I should have made a prediction. I should have just outright made a prediction because honestly, I saw this coming and it actually has me super duper excited. So I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to get right into this story right here. Robert Kirkman launching Transformers G.I. Joe animated universe with adult Energon series. Yo, I am so ready for this right here. I said the other day when we were going over that story about what's coming in Transformers, Robert Kirkman, the Energon Universe, just the whole energy behind it. And I said it would be so dope if they would relaunch a Transformers cartoon with this new Energon Universe. And it appears that is exactly what they're aiming to do. And yo, this is fire. This is fire, in my humble opinion. The rumors were true. Robert Kirkman is bringing his Energon Universe comics to life as an adult animated series, and it's officially in the works. This is not speculation. This is actually going down. Dope, dope, dope. This is super dope. I'm ready for it. Skybound Entertainment, co-founded by Walking Dead Invincible creator Kirkman, who, as I said, the dude's on fire right now, has partnered with Hasbro Entertainment to develop Energon Universe, an animated crossover series featuring Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Void Rivals. I need to pick up some back issues of Void Rivals because I think I only got like issue 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there's a lot of issues I'm missing right now. Joe Henderson, I guess from the series Lucifer, is attached as writer and showrunner. The project will soon be taken to streaming and network buyers. So I wonder what streaming service they'll go with. Maybe Amazon? Is Amazon Prime where Invincible is? I can't remember where that show is. Yes, forgive me, I haven't watched it. Everybody tells me it's great. I know. I just have not had time to take out to watch that. So many other things I have to do. So many books that I have to read. So many books that I have to finish. Let's see. Despite featuring traditional family-friendly Hasbro characters, the Energon Universe is being developed for adults. In the same vein as Invincible, Kirkman's other animated hit. According to Deadline, the tone will reflect Kirkman's gritty storytelling style rather than the Saturday morning cartoon vibe of the original 1980 series. So initially hearing that, I'm like, yo, I want kids to get into a lot of these series as well because they were done so good. But here's why if I had to guess, the reason Kirkman is going this route. The adults who love Transformers will tune into this. You're not guaranteed to get that young audience. They're into different things, but I think they would be into this as well. And even though it's marketed toward adults, I would imagine probably late teens, I would say like maybe 14 and above may actually get into this as well, depending on what is in the series. If it's too adult, I'm not going to lie, some stuff gets over the top. And even I don't like it. You don't have to go when things are made for adults. You don't have to go ultra raunchy and vulgar. That I'm not really a huge fan of. The decision signals Hasbro's interest in aging up its properties for mature audiences while still maintaining its younger, skewing film and toy lines. I can see that. Look, businesses are out to make money, and I get that. Although I think this can be done in a mature way that's also suitable for younger audiences. I do think there is a way to bridge the gap. You don't always have to go ultra raunchy. And I hope they don't really go ultra raunchy with this because I think that would actually take away from the allure of Transformers. We'll see what they do. The Energon Universe The Energon Universe comics launched in 2023 with Void Rivals, which surprised readers by featuring Jetfire from Transformers. That kicked off a fully connected universe, bringing Transformers and G.I. Joe into a shared continuity overseen by Kirkman through his Skybound imprint. And Wise. It was such a smart idea to have G.I. Joe and Transformers in a shared universe. And often when I see things like this, it makes me wonder, why wasn't this done years earlier? Like, why wasn't this done sooner? Just not something anybody thought of, but it is genius in my opinion. A mainline, let's see, I think I skipped over something. What did I read? Invincible, despite featuring traditionally family-friendly, come with Saturday night cartoons. I read that. Younger skewed audience. The Energon Universe, I think I read that. Void Rivals, that kicked off officially Skybound imprint. The line quickly became a hit. Over 7 million units have been sold globally. The Transformers #1, Void Rivals #1, and G.I. Joe #1, all setting sales records. The comics have also earned critical acclaim. And look, I've been watching Thinking Critical's reviews of Transformers, and I think Thinking Critical has some of the best critique reviews in the YouTube comic book geek space, in my opinion. I think there's some people who critique out of rage. And look, the content is entertainment. I watch some of these people, but I take what they say with a grain of salt. When Thinking Critical criticizes a book heavily, I take what he says seriously, because I think he's an honest and objective critic. I don't think he's just critiquing just to pile on hate. And he has had glowing things to say about Transformers. Glowing things. Like he's been saying that this is some of the, from all of the reviews I've seen, it sounds like this is some of the best comic books put out right now. And I can tell you, from what I have read thus far in Void Rivals, I can believe it. I can believe it. I can definitely see this. I'm going to go see if there's some kind of Transformers trade paperback on Amazon. I might order it right after this video. Let's see. All selling out. Comics was Transformers winning an Edgar Award in 2024. A mainline G.I. Joe series launches this November following the earlier character-focused miniseries. Yo, this is so dope. Transformers is one of those things that I grew up watching and loving, and it doesn't matter how old I get, I still always love Transformers. And I'm so glad that care has been taken to maintain some kind of good flow in storytelling with Transformers. Hasbro has done a good job of kind of, keeping that ship afloat. Now, I don't, maybe they've put out some comic books in the past that were trash. I don't know, because I wasn't really reading them. But like I said, what's being put out now, dope. Showrunner Joe Henderson brings experience in adapting comics to screen. He previously led Lucifer to success on Netflix and has worked on White Collar and Almost Human. His involvement suggests the Energon Universe series will focus on tight character arcs and serialized storytelling rather than just an action spectacle. And that's good. That's good, keeping it tight. For Transformers, even if it was an action spectacle, I think it'd be good anyway. While Kirkman's Energon Universe targets adult animation, Hasbro and Paramount continue to develop live action projects. So I wonder if it's going to be on Paramount Plus. Man, the only thing about the streaming age that I despise is the fact that there is so many different streaming services, and there might be shows you like on this one and something you want to see on this one. And if they were a little bit cheaper, well, a lot cheaper, some of them are cheaper than others, then that wouldn't be such a problem. But you can almost pay more than you would pay just having cable, having all of these different streaming services, which this was supposed to be the gateway to getting away from, these exorbitant costs. But, everybody wants their streaming house now. As previously reported, a new Transformers and G.I. Joe crossover movie is supposed to be in works, and rumors suggest Michael Bay may return in a producing or directing capacity on new projects. I like Michael Bay. There's a lot of people that don't like Michael Bay for all of his, grandiose explosions and all of that stuff. But I'll keep it real. Movies like Transformers, it works perfectly for his style. I have no problem with him doing a movie like that. So I am excited about this cartoon, and I can't wait to see where this goes.